Good morning, everyone, and good morning, the youths of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yeah, where am I right now? It's a park, you know, and because of the sensitive nature of what I'm about to talk about, I'm going to have to say it in pidgin English. You know, the reason being that majority of my subscribers now the people when they directly affected by the situation that is going on here in California. Since Friday last week, they don't carry them, you know. An office show now. The buses across the street there. Now the people when they look for them, now them plenty there. I just intentionally come out here so that I feel catch them live, but you know, the place is empty, the park is empty, just like a burial ground now. That will goes to show you how serious the situation there now. You know, I feel sorry for them. Yeah, because most of them went on the sea, so when they catch, they slam, throw them. Baba will not feel run every single one of them. They slam them, they carry them, go back to where they come from. Most of them are majority, if not all, not the breadwinners of their family, both here and back home. You know, am I at the top say yes, it's a reason to break the law? No. You know, but now waiting it be, and that's the situation. Yeah, but right now, having said that, I need to talk about our own place. I know a lot of people don't make videos on Oshiomole's behavior. You know, yesterday at the airport in Lagos, Murtala Mohammed Airport International. You know, and Oshiomhole, I have this message for you once again. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, you should be very ashamed of yourself. Because this dirty game, when they play, your record is not a clean one in that country. You know, you may fool some, those hungry ones around you, and maybe for reasons of respect, your children, they respect you. But it doesn't make you a good man before them. Any straightforward child of yours should be able to look at you in the face and tell you, Daddy, no. You got to stop. You know. Yeah, you were late to catch up with your flight. And because you're a senator, you decided to use that opportunity to bring down the only functional aircraft that we have in the country. Air Peace is the only functional aircraft that every Nigerian knows. You know, this man has been there for that country. When Nigerians were stranded in Sudan, he was there, free of charge. When Nigerians were stranded in South Africa during the xenophobic era, he was there for us. The ones in Turkey, you just name it, out of his own free will, losing money in the name of patriotism. And yet, you chose to do what you did yesterday. Come to think of it, let's assume that the allegation you levied against Air Peace yesterday is true. Is he not in business? Is he not a businessman? Are they not in business? Who goes into business to lose money? including you, Mr. Oshiomhole. You go into business to make more money. That is why, till the present day, you are still in politics. You were a governor, now a senator. From being an activist, what are you looking for if not money? Why will Air Peace undersell when there are people willing to pay more? Give them a better price to fly. And you get the gut to show your monkey face on camera, complaining of how they do business, that you don't like what they're doing to Nigerians. You, that is part of the system, the part of the problems that we have in this nation today, you, Oshiomhole, I am talking to you, that is one of the people responsible for the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria today, who has held you accountable. This your two-faced behavior is very, very wrong. If nobody is talking about it, I'm going to be part of the people to speak about you. You disgust me and many Nigerians. You were a governor in Edo State. What did you do? You went beat up a widow. You said to that woman, go to hell. Even when she repeatedly begged you, telling you, I'm a widow, please help me. What did you do? Did you have mercy? I don't know if you're a Christian or a Muslim, but whatever your beliefs are, it didn't show. That's why, in my opinion, whether Christianity, whether Islam, it's all fake. They all fake controlling religion. That's the only way to control the minds of our people. When una want steal money, una know they remember Bible, una know they remember God. When Akpabio, they tell Natasha that yes, that's a chapel. A few minutes after, oh yes, that anytime you want to chill, you can come in here to have a good time. The chapel on the left-hand side, chilling on the right-hand side. You should be ashamed of yourself. Whatever motive you had for that action yesterday has failed, because there's no man in that country like Air Peace, Alex Onyema. There's no patriotic Nigerian in that country like Alex Onyema. Most people have four private jets. They will never use it for the poor. They will never use it for the citizens of the country. How did they manage to buy these private jets from the citizens of the nation? The people you all impoverished, the people you stole from, the people you threw in difficulty, the people you took advantage of. Shame on every one of you. Shame on every one of you. Who God don't bless, and no man they curse am. All of una, including what's his name, the one when his plan now is to, but he's making a fool of himself. Your friend, Alinko Tinubu. Every government infrastructure now, una the carry Tinubu name they go plaster there. That Ogogoro man Wike. Something Babangida built in 1992 for 200 and how much? It's 240, you know, and now on they renovate for this huge amount, and after which Wike named it after Tinubu. People merit. Award is by merit. Let your work speak for you. Yeah, you may have succeeded in stealing Lagos for in the eyes of the ignorant ones, those lazy ones who chose not to read history. In Lagos, we've had series of both military and civilian governors who ruled in that state, or who were governors in that state before you. And you came there, you became a governor, and suddenly you built Lagos. It doesn't make sense, and when it doesn't make sense, it's a lie. That lie will not fly. Look at the economy. Look at insecurity. That money that you put into renovating that building, Wiki, why don't you spend that money on security? The lives of Nigerians don't matter to any one of you. It don't matter. As a matter of fact, in my opinion, I think you people are happy knocking people off. Watch people knock off watch the citizens of the country being knocked out daily. I don't know who you're trying to appease with this innocent blood. I don't know the God that you people are sacrificing this innocent blood for. But history will judge every one of you. If it's not now, it's going to be later. Oshiomhole, you're too small to pull down Island Onyema. Too often now. Darkness and light is not two different things. Onyema is a light unto that nation. Look at how many people who have tried to pull that man down, to destroy his business, because that's one thing the government is good at. Anything when Igbo man they do, when I want to destroy her. Person when pass you, don't pass you. Unless Onyema not be nursing motors. Well, I'm going to have to cut this video here because I'm really getting very upset. I have to remind every one of us. About 5 months ago, Onokpase, Jetu Sega, or how did they pronounce his name, was on Arise TV. The first time he showed up, we all knew what he said. May his soul rest in peace. The second time he showed up, Nigerians, if you remember what he said. The third time he showed up, his language changed. He wasn't looking right. You could tell something was really wrong, even when he claimed that he was fine. Looking at him, his body frame, you can tell something was wrong. Sad enough, he's gone. No more. He's going to be with his creator. But I'm going to take one thing. He was able to admit that he made a mistake. He confessed that he made a mistake and was planning to be part of the team to make things right before his passing away. The rest of you, acting Galadima, that is life for you and I. The ones you see today, you may not see them tomorrow. Nobody's asking any one of you to be afraid of Nigerians because the military, you have the military, you have the police, you have the Air Force, you have the Navy, you have every security apparatus around you. But there's somebody you all should be afraid of. He only has the right to take when he wants. He doesn't need to put a bullet on you. He doesn't need to ask somebody to do it. He made you. The same way he brought you in, he can take you out. My dear, the youths of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I am encouraging you once again, never be afraid to speak. That country belongs to every single one of us. And together we will make it work for ourselves and our generation unborn. And I say, bye from here until evening. God bless you all, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.